Today we are continuing where we left off with working on the 300ZX respray. The last thing Andrew and I did was fill in all the low spots in the body and get it primed and ready for paint. Andrew went ahead and blocked the whole car just to verify that everything was nice and straight. How's you looking, boss?
Great.
And today what we want to work on, well at least what I'm going to start working on, is prepping the kit. I've already sanded this side down with 600 grit. We're going to need to do the same to the other side, and then the rest to the skirts and rear valance.
It's so cool to see the original Bomex logo on here too. It's not something I see very often these days. It's pretty unfortunate that these are long discontinued.
Whoa, what is that? Is it just old extra paint?
Yeah, different paint jobs.
Whoa, that's art.
It's a cake.
I was just thinking that. Although the entire kit is white, only the rear valance and the skirts were painted. This bumper is actually unpainted. This is how it comes brand new directly from Bomex. You can tell because it still has some of the fiberglass edging here, and then they also filled in all the low spots with body filler. Apparently Andrew said this is considered mold release coating. So we'll take our 600 grit here, and then I'll go over it with a red Scotch-Brite afterwards. Oh yeah, here's a sticker on this one. I also did not know these were made in the Philippines. That's pretty neat. It appears the battery is still dead on the Z. We are pulling the car out yet again because we're getting ready to clean off all the dust on the car, and then we're going to clean the garage floor once again so we can spray base coat. And it looks like we left a little puddle in the ground again. Oops. Garage has been cleaned, Olympic brooming style. The next thing we're going to do is replace this, what do you call this, a curtain I guess?
Yeah.
Yeah, he basically wraps it around. You can kind of see the track on the ceiling just to keep any additional dust out. He is going to wet the floors while he paints, of course. Well, Andrew, the car looks incredible.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
It does look good, huh?
Like a perfect mirror.
It's not done yet, though. It'll be a lot shinier.
Really? We made some decent progress on the skirts over here. Got most of that acne off. Still got to get the rest of it on the bottom and begin this one. Where have you been, Smokes?
Working, man.
Working, man? You came here, you're going to get back to work. Just kidding.
Alright. Where is it at?
Get this man the sander.
It should pop back up. Did it again later.
Wow. After a quick cut and buff by Mr. Andrew here, this thing looks incredible. Oh, this corner on the quarter panel turned out great. You can never tell anything happened under there. Time for the color reveal. Andrew's gonna pull it out of the garage. You look good in there, bro.
Thanks.
We decided to go with the original green. This color is called cobalt green. Really digging it. Oh yeah, this is a good shot with the sun hitting it. Damn, that's good.
You gotta go here. That's where the sun is.
That side? Ooh. Yes, sir. That's good. It's too clean, man. What the heck? This is supposed to be a junkyard car. Damn. That's a good color. It definitely does look like there's more metallic in this paint. A good thing, that is. Oh my gosh, I cannot stop smiling. Still does not feel like my car.
Everybody says that.
Really?
Everybody that I paint their cars, they say the exact same thing.
It's too clean, man. I can't wait to see the kit on there next.
The fenders, the wing.
Oh, the wing. Well, sweet. I guess I'll continue sanding those skirts.
Yep.
These things were so crusty. Luckily, they're almost ready. There's a lot of, I don't know what you call this, where the paint is like flaking off from the base, so you gotta like sand it all the way down. It was only on this skirt though. This one was fine. Strange. Although this one was repaired, like up here. That's, you know, previous owner or something. So maybe they resprayed it with not the correct products. Do you like this clear?
Yeah, I like this clear. It's super flexible.
Would others have cracked by doing that, or like why?
Some of the ones that I've used do crack.
Okay.
This is a high solids clear, so it's a little more thicker.
Oh, so it's like kind of more durable, I guess.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So
Well, that's good to know.
the only thing that's hard with these high solid clears is they shoot out thicker.
Oh, like from the gun. So what we're working on with the skirts over here is trying to clean up this spot. Obviously I was able to use the sander on anything flat, but with it recessed like this, I couldn't really get a good grab here. So you can see the paint here is just completely chipping off. So I'm gonna use some 80 grit here, and then I'm also gonna use this Dremel with the stone bit. This thing has been working pretty good. I did do this other side already. That one's pretty smoothed out. Alright, both skirts are ready. That took way longer than I'd like to admit. Now I'm just gonna start filling these in with some fiberglass, repairing all the busted holes. Some more up front here too. So I'm getting ready to prep these door handles, and yes, they're already sanded, but I'm gonna prep them in a different way. I wonder if any of you guys with 300Xs have the similar issue. I have the Black Z here, and as you can see, there is a wear indication right here. So every time you lift up the door handle, it rubs a little bit of paint off. It's almost like they got the casting wrong for the housing here. Both of my door handles are like that. So if we paint it, it's just gonna wipe right off, you know what I mean? I wonder if the passenger side is like that. Let's check. No, but it is starting. It is starting to go. So instead of trying to take off the handle, because that also seems really difficult, we tried hammering this stud through, but apparently it's staked at the top, so we'd have to drill it out. Not really trying to go that deep. So I'm gonna try and very carefully grind a little edge here so that there's clearance for this door handle to open. I still can't believe they got this casting wrong. And it's not like anything wore on the back, because it's all in the exact same position. It's just a fixed point. We got Dr. Andrew over here. What are you doing?
We're doing some fiberglass for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
You count the drops?
Yeah.
Really? Cooking up some resin?
Where's my brushes?
Man's getting it done 3 times as fast here. Got the triple brush action.
Triple.
but there was a little dent, or I guess crack, on the rear lip here, the rear valance. So you reinforce it from the back, and then what do you do on the front?
I do pretty much the same thing.
Oh, you do put resin on the front too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that's done. We'll move on to the next.
I got a rough cut on this handle. I want to show you a before and after. So this is before. You see where it's hitting. Not very ideal. And this is the repaired one. It's not exactly straight yet, but check out that clearance.
Zero filler.
Zero filler?
All fiberglass.
Dude, this kit came out amazing. You'd never know it was cooked. Plus, this spot was missing over here. He completely filled it in.
Wait. Don't record that.
Well, it's not completely sanded down yet, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It'll be clean.
Just wait till it's done. It's gonna look good.
We're all about showing the process, not just the finished product.
Come on, Andrew, you know it.
Yeah.
Even the rear bumper here. Looking good. It is finally time to lay some primer down on the kit. Everything is nice and prepped. All of the parts have been repaired that have been chipped, and it's looking pretty fresh. Pretty excited to see this. Right here?
Yeah. Ready?
Yep. So Andrew has primed all of the accessories and body kit, except for a couple pieces. He's working on one spot on the rear valance there, and then we also wanted to do something to the wing. We felt like maybe the wing was too smooth in the back. There's not really any, this might sound weird, but it doesn't seem aggressive enough. I don't know, it's just like, it's so smooth, you know? The kit that's on the Z has a bunch of ridges in it. It's got some unique body lines, so I wanted to add something to the wing before we paint this. So we were kind of thinking somewhere up here, we can put a ridge kind of similar to how the Koki Type X wing on the S13 has. It's like on the side of the wing where it meets the base on top. There's like a ridge that comes up, if that makes sense. So we'll do a line going back. So I'm gonna try and figure out how to make a template so we can make it even on both sides. Dude, this corner came out insane. Wait, which corner was it? Yeah, it was this one, right?
Yeah.
I can't even tell, it's so good.
The ridge is supposed to be.
Yeah, I'd say about there. It's a pretty neat tool.
Yeah, I think we gotta go this way.
Oh, that's perfect. So you're saying to just do some build up right here?
Yeah, we'll put some tape here so it doesn't stick to it.
Okay.
And then just build it up. And then once you got that shape
Yeah.
up here, then add more filler to the other side. So
Smooth it out.
Smoother like this. Yeah.
Cool. I'm excited.
Before we lay down some filler, we're gonna block this area with 80 grit. This will ensure a good mating surface for that filler.
All right, we got our walls made. One on this side, got one on this side too. Now let's lay some filler in here. Probably gonna go down to like around here so it's nice and gradual, not just a weird bump right here, you know? I must have put way too much hardener because this hardened up as soon as I went to apply it. Yeah. Oops. I'm not afraid to admit that my side came out like absolute crap. This looks terrible. I brought the boss in.
Maybe my side will suck too. I've never done this.
No, everything you do turns out good, man. I'm telling you. Oh. Yeah, dude. Damn. You know what? It's just 100 degrees out today. I will say yours look better at first. The way you laid it into the edge, I should have definitely done that. Not exaggerating though, it is like 100 degrees. Round 2, significantly better. I may have gone a little high on this side. Oops. I was only looking for about a ½ inch. This is almost an inch, if not an inch already. Very rough mock-up, but I hope you guys see the vision. Side's coming out okay. Still got some sanding to do. Just cut the flap off of that one. I got both sides sanded down, smoothed out with 80 grit, that is, looking pretty good. Same with this side, looks good. I think we got these to where we want them. We're just gonna do a quick primer spray to verify how it looks. Luckily, Andrew's primer is black, so it kind of blend in with the wing. That looks freaking sick. Doesn't that remind you of the Koki wing, the S13?
Did a good job.
That's gonna flow a lot better with the kit too. After a second round of body filler, we are pretty confident that the wing is in the right shape that we want.
That was all you.
You helped.
Nah.
Yeah, you did.
It's looking dope.
Looks so cool.
I'm just gonna round this off. Just to finalize it.
Yeah, the sharp edge. We added a body line here too. It's like a little edge that carries out.
Hi. Did I do something? Did I do something?
Not really. We got a couple neighbors down here. They're saying it's you guys. When you guys pull out, you guys speed down the road.
That's hilarious.
We do? That's what he's saying. When you guys go down, can you just be mindful of the other neighbors you guys have? That's all I'm asking.
You know,
I don't think that's
yeah.
He said tuner car, which is what you guys got. So.
I know, but I haven't driven this thing in a month.
Dude,
and
I totally get it.
No, I know what you're saying. I'm just trying to explain to you. It wasn't,
This is the first time I've ever been called here.
Yeah,
when you guys drive on the road, just be mindful.
Yeah, the thing is, because people see my car.
Yeah, they see the cars and then they
do
speed.
a pull right in front of the house.
Yeah, because they want
I'm
us
just
to.
saying, just in case you get a call from them again, because we don't speed down this road at all. You know, I don't want to have issues or anything.
Yeah, for sure.
But all the time, like
People see your cars and then
Exactly.
push clutch in, rev it up.
You know it.
He's my homie, and we were working on his car, and every single Mustang, whatever, anything.
Yeah.
And I got a 2-year-old and I got a 7-year-old. The 2-year-old is 6, so I don't like doing
For sure,
because it wakes them up.
Yeah.
You know? But just in case they call again, it's not us. I promise you.
Usually how these things go, I'll probably get another call at some point, probably not tonight, but I will get another call. But yeah, like I said, guys, just, if that's what you're doing, you got nothing to
No,
worry
I
about.
promise you. I promise
You got
you.
nothing to worry about if you guys are driving cool and being cool. But yeah, I just wanted to come talk to you guys. I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, thank you for.
Otherwise, have a good night, all right?
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. That's crazy.
That is crazy. And we always complain, dude. Every time a car drives by, we're like, bruh. And now it's your fault.
Dude. No. Are you kidding me?
That's so bogus.
Tuner cars.
That's racist, isn't it?
Dude, I've been in the garage working on this car for the past week, and I haven't left the house.
Hasn't even left the house.
Bro. I'm kind of offended.
It's so bogus, dude. But no, it's just people speeding past. Do they think we have like? I guess we do have a lot of cars. Do they think we have like 10 cars? Oh wait.
Like, dude, I haven't taken this thing out since.
I don't know the last time you drove either of those cars, dude. And my Z is not loud.
This car hasn't left the driveway. That white car.
Really?
This car, I haven't driven this thing since. I can't even remember, dude.
There's a sheriff too.
Is that your meat?
Yeah, that's the last time I drove this thing. Was your meat?
It was over a month ago. And my Z has stock exhaust. And obviously I'm not speeding, you know. We're parking here. We're not
Your car, I haven't. Dude, that thing's been there for the past week.
That's insane. And no one else
I'm
has
so
come.
mad, bro.
No other
Actually
cars
mad.
have come by either.
That's crazy.
Should I make a sign? Stop speeding.
You should put a sign up. Stop speeding because they call the cops on me.
I want to know who called because
He said a couple houses down, so it's like obviously that neighbor knows, you know. Like, the people that are close to you know.
yeah,
But it's probably
I know they wouldn't call. I know they wouldn't call. I'm so confused.
for real though. Knock on every door. Hi, who called the cops on me? I swear, there's always something, man. And I want to apologize because this seems to just follow me. It follows me wherever I go, dude. Omar's, my house, Nate's house, and now you.
The curse.
I was surprised that that's what he said. I was like waiting for him to talk about the cars.
Yeah, or painting. Or
Yeah,
something.
painting.
Yeah.
That was the last thing I thought he'd say. Like,
That's crazy.
Dude, we cannot escape anything here. We're not even doing anything wrong.
yeah, we're working our asses off.
We're busting it.
literally
Dude,
working.
he's got the
We're
light and we're
rolling
sanding. We're sanding outside at
Was
night.
there any cars that were doing that today?
There was
Yeah.
the Hyundai Velos.
Yeah, the Hyundai. There's the orange neon that comes by a lot. There's a red Cobalt. I love how I know all the cars. Because I look up.
The Hyundai just happened.
Even in the video he made.
Yeah.
There was
Yeah?
a car that went by and
Really?
you see him eye it in the video.
Yeah, exactly.
Should have showed him that.
I was gonna be like, dude, there's a video
Yeah.
of it.
Literally.
video
I'm like
evidence.
talking and it's like, and I just like look up like, bro. See,
The people against you, Mike.
it's against me, it seems. No one wants me to succeed
That's
or
right.
do things.
Dude, that looks clean though.
Maybe I should just, you know, stop
Stop.
doing productive things and just do drugs instead.
There you go.
Right? Probably get a lot less attention from the police. That's pretty good, eh?
Sure could be an easy job.
What if you just... Alright, I had these guys sitting for a few hours. And it should be ready for some clear coat. Clear's all on. Looking good. Looking real good. Oh yeah. Big in that.
Andrew and I decided to put this clear, I guess, tape? Transfer paper? I don't know. We cut it out of his transfer paper, but we decided to put it there to protect this fresh paint from where the valance sits on there. You can see this ridge here on the valance. It kind of hugs the bumper, which creates perfect fitment and it doesn't sag ever. But at the same time, it'll scratch the paint that is in this ridge. Got the valance installed. It was much easier to do with it not on the car. If it was on the car, we would have had to slide it in between the exhaust and the tow hook down there. But now, we need to get these side markers ready. Nothing like a paint matched screw. Alright, so we'll try and plug in these side markers. Woo! Thanks, Andrew. Yeah. Wow, that looks crazy one color.
I cannot stop smiling, man. This is so exciting. Does not feel like my car at all. Just when I think I'm done sanding, there's some more parts to sand. This is the last of it though. We got everything else prepped. Luckily it's just a scuff, nothing too crazy like customizing a complete wing. Now the factory finish on these mirrors have the paint coat here and then just some black on where it mounts to the door. Now I was on the fence with painting these completely black or just completely paint matched, but I think we're gonna go ahead and just completely paint match the green. The only reason I wanted to do completely black is because that's how the S13 was. I got carried away with sanding on this one. I shaved off everything except Nissan. You can see this is what it looked like before.
I forgot to put on that license plate light bracket, but luckily somehow I was able to fit it under the bumper. Hopefully we can get the screws started. You can barely even see it in here. No!
We got the bumper fully secured
With the Bomex rear valance.
Now I'm just working on putting some of the trim back on. This actually goes on the trunk. I just cleaned it off. It was pretty crusty before. It's really nice being able to clean every little piece before putting it back on, just making the car feel brand new. These are going to be the most tedious tasks. One, assembling the T-tops again. That was a pain. And then the door handles. Installing these is always a pain. But check out the clearance. It doesn't hit anymore. I still can't believe that was hitting from the factory. It's all fixed. Nothing can move. Nothing's worn out. Alright, I took all the parts out for the left handle. We'll just start with one at a time. I'm pretty sure this piece had to go in first, then this clear ring, then the lock cylinder. Now the lock cylinder you can just press down and it goes around this ring. Now to install these handles back into the door without scratching the paint. These are incredibly difficult to reinstall. Andrew ended up getting those door handles in for me. It was quite the struggle. And I was about to start reassembling the T-tops, but I remembered I never refreshed that upper trim. It's so crusty, I don't want to put it back on like this. So I'm just using a razor blade right now. I'm trying to just scrape off any of the plastic, rubber, I don't know what you'd call this, finish. Well, it's actually looking pretty good. Then I'll give it a nice quick sand, maybe with 220 or 320 grit, and then some black. It always sucks when you finish a car and you have to put crusty trim back on because it kind of takes away from the new feel, you know what I mean? Sanded, unsanded. Alright, while the paint's drying, I'm gonna go ahead and slap on the headlights. Now we did manage to find another pair of Lamborghini Diablo headlights. These are the ones that came off of my car. And you can see why I'm not putting them back on. Once this housing breaks, that's just a piece of the headlight. Moisture gets inside and you can't align it right. It doesn't sit in the car right. Just not really good to work with. And honestly, this one's the same way. Pretty common on these cars, especially when they've been through so many owners. That's honestly how I got these headlights. But you guys know Peyton. He hooked it up with a pair of headlights. These things are all intact. I'm just hoping that I can figure out a way to glue the seal down, because I don't want it to fly off. That happened before in this one. Look at that, one of those tuners. Hey, that's one of your tuner cars, isn't it?
That's on this photo.
Well guys, I think that's where we're gonna end today's video. We are cashed out.
So hot.
We're going to continue with putting this car together in the next video, hopefully driving it. I'm sure we will shortly. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.